Have you ever found out the person you trusted most was lying to you? I did. 2 years ago, my husband, Carlos, told me he wanted a divorce. He said I was not good enough for him. He said I was poor and boring. I cried for weeks. But today, I got an invitation in the mail. It was a wedding invitation. Carlos was getting married again. To a rich woman named Isabella. He invited me to the wedding. Why? To show me how happy he was without me. To make me feel small. But he did not know something important. He did not know that the wedding venue was my hotel. Yes, I own the Grand Horizon Hotel. I bought it 6 months ago with the money I saved and invested. Carlos never knew. He thought I was still the broke waitress he divorced. But now I am the owner of the most expensive hotel in the city. And he was planning his wedding there. I smiled when I read the invitation. I decided to go. I wanted to see his face when he found out the truth. The invitation arrived on a Tuesday morning. I was having coffee in my small apartment. The envelope was white and expensive. I opened it slowly. Inside, there was a card with gold letters. It said, "You are invited to the wedding of Carlos Rivera and Isabella Santos." I felt my heart stop. Carlos was my ex-husband. We were married for 3 years. He always told me I was not good enough. He said I worked too much and made too little money. He wanted a wife who could buy expensive things. I could not give him that. So he left me. He said, "You are a nobody. You will never be anything." Those words hurt me deeply. But I did not give up. I started a small business. I worked day and night. I saved every penny. And slowly, I became successful. I bought the Grand Horizon Hotel. It was my dream. Now, Carlos was getting married there. He did not know I owned it. I thought about not going. But then I decided to go. I wanted to show him that I was not a nobody. I wanted him to see that I had become somebody. I called the hotel manager. I told him, "I will attend the wedding as a guest. Do not tell anyone I am the owner." He agreed. The wedding was in 1 week. I bought a beautiful red dress. I prepared myself. I was ready to face Carlos again. The wedding day arrived. I put on my red dress. I looked at myself in the mirror. I felt strong. I drove to the Grand Horizon Hotel. The hotel was beautiful. There were white flowers everywhere. Guests were laughing and talking. I walked into the main hall. I saw Carlos standing near the altar. He looked happy. Isabella was beside him. She wore a white dress. She was very beautiful. I felt a little sad. But then I remembered why I was there. I walked to my seat. Carlos saw me. His eyes widened. He looked surprised. Then he smiled a cruel smile. He walked toward me. Maya, you came, he said. I am so happy you could see my big day. I wanted you to see what you lost. He laughed. I did not say anything. I just smiled. The ceremony started. The priest asked if anyone had an objection. I stood up. Everyone looked at me. Carlos looked angry. What are you doing? He whispered. I walked to the front. I took the microphone. I have an objection, I said. This wedding cannot continue. The guests gasped. Carlos shouted, sit down. You have no right. I looked at him calmly. Actually, I do have a right, I said. Because I own this hotel. And I am canceling this wedding. The room went silent. Carlos stared at me. His face turned white. What? He said. You own the hotel. That is impossible. I smiled. Yes, Carlos. I own it. I bought it 6 months ago. You thought I was nothing. But I became something. And now, your wedding is over. Isabella started crying. Carlos looked at me with hate in his eyes. But I did not care. I turned and walked away. The guests were whispering. Some of them looked at me with respect. I felt powerful. I walked out of the hall. My heart was beating fast. I did not know if I did the right thing. But I felt free. I went to my office in the hotel. I sat down and took a deep breath. Then my phone rang. It was Carlos. I answered. Maya, please, he said. I am sorry. I did not know. Please, do not do this. I love Isabella. Let us have the wedding. I felt anger. You did not love me, Carlos. You hurt me. You made me feel worthless. But I am not worthless. I am strong. And I will not let you use my hotel for your happiness. He started crying. Please, Maya. I made a mistake. I was stupid. I should have stayed with you. I laughed. You think I want you back? No, Carlos. I do not. I have moved on. I have a good life. I do not need you. He was quiet for a moment. Then he said, You are right. I am sorry. I hope you find happiness. I hung up. I felt a weight lift from my shoulders. I realized that revenge was not about hurting Carlos. It was about showing myself that I was strong. I did not need his approval. I had my own success. I looked out the window. The sun was setting. It was beautiful. I smiled. I was finally free. The next day, I went back to work at the hotel. The staff looked at me with new respect. They knew I was the owner now. I felt proud. I learned something important from this experience. Sometimes, people hurt us. They make us feel small. But we should not let their words define us. We can rise above. We can become stronger. Carlos tried to humiliate me. But instead, I humiliated him. Not because I wanted revenge, but because I wanted to show myself that I was worthy. I hope you learned something from my story. If someone hurts you, do not give up. Work hard. Believe in yourself. One day, you will show them what you are made of. And remember, the best revenge is a successful life. Thank you for listening to my story. If you liked it, please subscribe to our channel. We have new stories every day. They will help you learn English and feel inspired. See you next time.